Okay. So, RobotLovesKitty stuff that I want to talk about. That's important. Important things. For one, we're in a new apartment now. It looks pretty cool. We are happy to be here in New Hampshire. We're not in the treehouse anymore, if you hadn't noticed. We're not in our old apartment. We have various things drying in the background for some reason because the dryers here don't work. But yeah, so we're here in New Hampshire and it's good. Because we're actually, making enough money to live off of now from video games, which is very nice. Somebody on Tumblr was asking about how we're dealing with success and stuff like that, and that was something that they were interested in. Let me see if I can bring that up. Because we're actually doing pretty okay right now, financially for once, which is interesting. And previously we were living in a treehouse because we wanted to keep making video games, and I just wanted to kind of comment on how we've been in a state of happiness and success from the beginning. There was it's a type of success to be in the treehouse, to have built that place, to be there making video games. That was super important to us. It's all these different measures of success, all these different pieces of success. Right, Alex? You're not paying attention. Good. Okay. So yeah, there's all these these are all different states of success. When you're doing what you want to do, when you're working towards something that you enjoy and love, you're in a state of success. I think that is a state of success. Looking at stuff that you want to do. Does that make any sense? Yeah. All right.
You okay there, Calvin?
I'm all right.
Grumbling.
I'm mumbling a little bit. I'm trying to make sense. So even though we're financially much more well off, we're just kind of in a lot of ways, the same state we were. We're a little more comfortable in some ways.
We're not going to blow all of our cash because we can use it to live on while we make more games.
Yeah, there we go.
Really it.
So yeah, but basically we're still doing what we want to be doing, which is making video games, which is awesome. It's a lot of fun.
Which is the success part.
The success part is still making video games. All right. So Legend of Dungeon. I wanted to give you guys updates on where we're at with Legend of Dungeon. I'm actually really getting back into work now onto Legend of Dungeon because we have 2 major updates coming out. Actually, there's going to be 3 updates. One is the update that I'm working on right now, which is more modes. There's if you can see behind me here. Hold on, let me move this. See, I'm putting in a new menu system, which I'm going to be working on a little bit in a few minutes. That will let us do a seed system where you can type in banana and you can play the banana dungeon. And you can tell your friends, everybody go play the banana dungeon, and you can all play together, which will be awesome. Then I'm also going to be doing a daily dungeon. I think I'm going to really try to get that to work, where there'll be a separate scoreboard for the daily dungeon. A particular seed will be sent out. Everybody can try the daily dungeon and rank on the scoreboards. Seeds will not, when you're putting in a seed into the game, it'll go to your local high score, but it won't go to the main big high score. So those are going to be cool. And on top of that, there's going to be a impossible mode, I think, which should be impossible to beat. You should just go down the stairs and just die. Just because some people are crazy, stupid good at the game, and maybe they'll have luck and beat it. I don't know. It'll be neat to see. It'll be at least funny, and it won't be hard to put in. So I'm going to try it. And saves and Steam achievements.
Woo!
Yep. Woo. At least that's the idea. And maybe something to change with the inventory. We're still working on and thinking about. Don't expect it. So Yeah, that's going to be cool. That's what I'm working on. That's what we're going to be working on. Then we have 2 more updates after that. We have the pet system, which is going to be cool. Pet system is going to have all the pets that are promised in the Kickstarter: cats, wolves, bears, rooster, a hawk, which we haven't even done the pixel art for yet. And then we'll be putting in unlockable player classes, which is also going to be awesome, and it may drastically change the game in certain little ways. Seeing as there's a cowboy class, which we don't even know how we're going to put in yet. Cowboy class is going to have guns, so guns are pretty powerful in this game, and I don't know how that's going to work. We'll figure it out. That's kind of like why we've been putting it off, figuring it out, because the figuring out part is a lot of fun for us, and we wanted to leave some of that left over to do. Yeah, so then Legend of Dungeon will be complete. So 3 more updates. This next version is going to be Tormentor, and we'll see what comes after that. Is that our telephone?
I don't know. Yeah, it is. But it's just my phone. I got it.
So, then I have the next thing. Oh, so then we're going to be done with Legend of Dungeon, which is what I was saying, which is pretty cool. It's our first like major successful game, and it's going to be finished soon. Weird, huh? Then we're going to be making some small games. We've got 2 games that we really want to make that will take up a small amount of time. Those are
Play games.
Yeah, games that we just want to have fun with.
Look at these cats.
There's one of them is Look at These Cats, and the other one is Bomb Cops.
Bomb Cops.
Which will be great. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think that'll do really well.
They're more like game jam games, though. They won't take more than a month.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Unless we do it wrong.
And then we're going to be working on another big game. And I've really been thinking about it, and I think the best thing to do is it was kind of like weighing out between Legend of Dungeon 2, which is going to happen, and a rebuild from scratch of Neverdot. And I think it's going to be Neverdot, which is pretty big for me. Actually, because I'm going to be primarily working on Neverdot, and Alex doesn't have a lot to do on Neverdot because it has a lot of 3D aspects, and she's 2D and concept art. So while I'm doing that, she's going to be working on Secret Game, on the background of Secret Game. So.
I'll still be doing a lot of stuff with Neverdot too, but it's gonna be more in the just quality control feedback,
concept,
doing
game design,
making sure the game is solid, because I do a lot of that, just giving the outside perspective.
Yep.
And all the business stuff.
Yep.
That's me.
PR, everything. Yeah. So that's the planned future for RobotLovesKitty. Do you guys have any other cool questions to ask that we would be happy to answer? I will open up the floor for questions. We won't be making any football RPGs. I'm sorry. And I don't think there's going to be any dragon pets in Legend of Dungeon. Alex? No, there's no dragon. There's no dragons in Legend of Dungeon.
There's a
they're
rooster.
fictional.
Technically, roosters are dinosaurs, so that's about as close as
The roosters is close. Yes, we did live in an actual treehouse. I'll post up links to where you can go to look at our cool treehouse.
We will want to move out our stuff.
Yeah, we still have some stuff up in the treehouse, and we have to go and move it out because our friend where we built the treehouse on, he's moving out.
We built the treehouse on our friend Calvin.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry.
But yeah, we built an actual treehouse. We lived in a treehouse so that we could save money and make video games. And actually, well, partially it was just because we wanted to live in a treehouse because that was awesome. That was awesome. The name RobotLovesKitty came from a Valentine's Day card that I made for Alex.
Even though Valentine's Day is stupid.
Right, it's stupid, and we don't normally celebrate it at all. And then one year, I was feeling very creative, and so I put together a paper and stuff little robot head
Ransom note style.
with a kitty on top of it, and it says Robot Loves Kitty on it. And then it was about the time, it was the year that we started doing the game dev stuff, and we needed a name for the company, and it was there, and we were like, that's perfect. And so...
And then somehow we ended up with the nickname Robot and Kitty.
Right,
yeah. That happened years later.
Yes, that's very strange. Yeah, I think we started posting in, streaming to Twitch, and I would be in the channel as Robot Loves Kitty, and so people started calling me Robot and her Kitty because she's Kitty Loves Robot, just because ha ha ha, that'll make sense. And we were doing that on Twitter, and we didn't really think of ourselves as Robot and Kitty, but now it's kind of been pushed on us. It's our first nickname that we've been given from other people, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's not true, because Aurora called me Dot Dot for some reason.
Dot. Well, that's because she was 2. 2-year-old.
We're still going to stream stuff all the time. We like streaming stuff. Actually, I've been talking with some cool people that might do some cool streaming things.
Like
just today.
Dev all the time.
And that sounded really cool, and so we might be doing that. We might be a part of that.
And we'll probably be streaming updated versions of the game once some of the gameplay stuff has changed.
Yep. And
It's slow.
Actually, Alex is planning another super show.
Oh,
although it's it's gonna take its time.
I want to do it right this time, so I'm not doing 10 times more work than I need to, because I've got so much other stuff to do.
Yep. Yep. All right. So I guess I'm gonna get into doing some actual work here. That's scary.
Crank up the music.
All right.
Now that you're done talking, I will leave. I was just mostly trying to be your backup.
I needed you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go